Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra. I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and today is very special lecture. Today I am going to talk about how to control our anger, how to control our mind. But before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is written by Sri Bhaktivedanta Srila Mahaprabhu from ISKCON temple. And I would have to say Srimad Bhagavad Gita is neither religious book nor spiritual book, but true and pure book, the science and humanity. And I am trying to propagate a humanity on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. I am trying to morally motivate to those people who are actually frustrated and attempted to commit suicide on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So let's get into how to control our Krodha Vegam, how to control our anger. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna mentioned many ways about to controlling the anger. Krishna here directly stated to all of us how to control. Means the senses, our desire, our expectations are directly related with our control. Means directly related with anger. If something will happen as per our expectation and desire, then we will be very happy. But if something will not happen as per our desire and expectation, then we will get a sadness, and our sadness will convert it into frustration, and our little bit of kind of anger has been developed, and our anger will definitely give all of us a delusion, and we are wandering here and there is in the material world. So way to control anger by understanding the cause and effect, we can conclude and we can control anger. Not being too much attached to the people, object, power and money. We don't have to attach with the power, money and object, and we don't have to attach with the people. If we are associated with the people, if we are associated with the power, if we are associated with money, if means indirectly Lord Krishna stated we don't have to associate with this material world. We have to put ourselves in niskam karma. It's something like niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jaya hi akarmanah शरीर यत्र विचते न परिसद्यते न तो कर्म नहीं. कृष्ण वासुदेव मधुसूदन मुकुंदा मुरारी केशव जनार्दन गोविंद stated perform your prescribed duty path. Working is better than not working, and no one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his duty. No one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his duty. So Parth, perform your prescribed duty. Perform your prescribed duty. So without being attached, here Krishna here directly stated Sthita Pragya, the characteristic of the sage of the steady mind person. Krishna Vasudeva Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana Govind. कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरिये परमात्मने प्रणत क्लेश नाशाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. गोविंदाय नमो नमः. कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरिये परमात्मने प्रणत क्लेश नाशाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. हे वासुदेव, कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरिये परमात्मने प्रणत क्लेश नाशाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. First thing Lord Krishna here stated, दुखेषु अनुविग्ध मनः सुखेषु विगत स्फुवित राग भय क्रोध स्थित धीर मुनि रुच्यते. With राग भय क्रोध स्थित धीर मुनि रुच्यते. What kind of people is known as, what kind of person is known as sage of steady mind, steady intelligence? Lord Krishna here stated Dukhesu Anuvigdha Mana, the particular person who is not fluctuated from his path, even if there is a threefold of the miseries. The person who is not consider himself as a paramount, if there is a success or there is happiness, the particular person who is not elated when there is happiness, the particular person who is free from the attachment, fear and anger, only this kind of person is known as sage of steady mind. So first way to keep ourselves far away from the anger, to control the anger, is not being too attached to the people, object, power and money. Understanding the science of the soul. Whenever we try to understand the science of the soul, Lord Krishna here stated नैनम चेंदंती शस्त्राणि नैन दहति पावकः न चैन अंकले दंत्यापो न शोषति मारुतः. ये कृष्णा वासुदेव मधुसूदन मुकुंदा मुरारी केशव जनार्दना. He stated the soul cannot be cut by the weapons, not withered by winds and not fired by the fire. so not burned by fire. This is what Lord Krishna stated. So we all have to understand our body is only and only medium for the regression of our soul, progression and regression of our soul. Only on medium, only with the medium of our body, our soul will get a progression and regression. So we all have to understand the science of the soul. Third most important thing is consciously reducing and changing our endless material desire. Consciously reducing and changing our endless desire. Means Lord Krishna here stated there are two kind of karma: sakam karma and niskam karma. The particular karma with which there is expectation, desire are associated, only that kind of karma is known as a sakam karma. And the karma with which there is no expectation, this kind of karma is known as a niskam karma. So we all have to understand, we all have to make ourselves free from the material desire. Only then we can make ourselves free from the cycle of the birth and death and the material pool. We can easily deliver ourselves from the material pool. Differentiating between the need and desire, we all have to understand is what is our desire and what is our needs. We all have to focus on our needs, basic needs, rather than our desire. And taking help from the God, meditating means mediation and also praying. So this is what meditation and also praying, this is most important. Meditations and praying means worship of Lord, the Supreme Personality of God. Lord Krishna here stated, Sarva Dharman Paritejante Mame Ekam Saranam Vajraha Aham Tam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshashyami Masulah. Abandon all the religious practices and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you salvation and make you free from your all kinds of sinful activities path. Here Krishna stated, abandon all the religious practices and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you salvation and make you free from your all kind of sinful activities. So we all have to surrender to Lord Krishna. We all have to make Lord Krishna as the supreme God of our life. Then only we can understand what does Lord Krishna want for all of us. Because Lord Krishna has a better work for all of us rather than our desire and dream. Lord Krishna will definitely give all of us better things, best things. So third means this is what I would say. And controlling the mind by making it our best friend. Most important thing is controlling our mind by making our mind as a best friend. So Lord Krishna here stated, the person who has controlled his mind, his very mind is greatest friend. But the person who is failed to do so, his very mind is greatest enemy of the particular person. And the particular person who has controlled his mind, who has conquered his mind, he has already reached toward the super soul. And for that person, there is no duty to perform. So this is what Lord Krishna stated. Bandhura atmana manatasya nena atmana jitah jitatmana manatasya neva chetana jitah. The person who has conquered his mind is greatest friend. But the person who is failed to do so, his very mind is greatest enemy of the particular person. Lord Krishna further stated, instilling better qualities, always instilling better qualities. Like something is good for society, that particular thing is good for all of us. So we all have to focus to perform our prescribed duty in the welfare of the society, in the welfare of the people rather than ourselves. We don't have to live our life for ourselves. This is what Lord Krishna stated. And the third one is, I would have to say, reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita. By reading of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we can understand the actual what the soul is doing in our body. And our expectation, our desire, and our attachment, these all things are worthless. This is what Lord Krishna stated. Lord Krishna even stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Jitatmana manatasya neva jitatna atmanaha. The person who has conquered his mind, that particular person has already reached towards the super soul. And Lord Krishna here stated in chapter number 2, Lord Krishna here stated, Vasansi jirna yatha viyaya navani garanti naro parani तथा शरीरारी विहाय जीर्णाय अन्यानि सयाति नवानि देहि. ये कृष्णा वासुदेव मधुसूदन मुकुंदा मुरारी केशवा जनार्दना गोविंद वासुदेव stated, पासांसि जीर्णा यथा विहाय नवानि ग्रहन्ति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णाय अन्यानि सयाति नवानि देहि. As we are giving up useless and old clothes Means our soul will do similar thing. Means our soul will give up the useless body and get into the new body. So it's something like a transmigration of our soul, because Lord Krishna here stated, if you are having a desire and expectation, then you will surely get anger. So Lord Krishna here further stated, having a role model to seek inspiration from the mentor, and also can train and also guide all of us, who can guide and train to all of us. So here Krishna, Vasudeva, Madhusudan stated, we all have to surrender unto the best things, because by excellent things we can make ourselves excellent. So we all have to surrender unto the spiritual master. Then spiritual master will show all of us a right path to obtain the supreme abode of Lord Krishna. So here this is what we have to understand. Lord Krishna further stated in verse number 62, chapter number 2, Krishna, Vasudeva, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind stated, ध्यायतो विश्यान पुंसः संग सेतु पजायते संगात संजायते कामः कामात क्रोधो विंजायते कामात क्रोधो विंजायते क्रोधात भवति सम्मोह सम्मोहात स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृति हिंसात बुद्धि नाशो बुद्धि नाशात प्रणश्यति। कि फल की आशा से कामना प्रकट होती है पार्थ। कामना का तो स्वभाव है असंतोष्टि, असंतोष के कारण क्रोध जन्म लेता है पार्थ, क्रोध के कारण मोह जन्म लेता है, मोह के कारण व्यक्ति आचार और व्यवहार का ज्ञान ही भूल जाता है, ज्ञान के चले जाने से बुद्धि चली जाती है, अनुचित प्रकार के कार्य होने लगते हैं और अंत में ऐसा व्यक्ति का पूर्ण रूप से पतन हो जाता है। तो फल की आशा से कामना प्रकट होती हो और कामना का स्वभाव है असंतोष्टि, असंतोष के कारण क्रोध जन्म लेता है पार्थ, क्रोध के कारण मोह जन्म लेता है, मोह के कारण व्यक्ति आचार और व्यवहार का ज्ञान ही भूल जाता है, ज्ञान के चले जाने से बुद्धि चली जाती है, अनुचित प्रकार के कार्य होने लगते हैं और अंत में ऐसा व्यक्ति का पूर्ण रूप से पतन हो जाता है। So this is what Lord Krishna made all of us understand about how to control our anger. Even Lord Krishna further stated, तस्माद इंद्रियाणि आदु नियम्य भारतवर्षः पाप प्रजह्येनः पाप प्रजह्येनः ज्ञान विज्ञान नाशनम ज्ञान विज्ञान नाशनम। Immediately what you have to do, Parth, immediately you have to do in order to curb the great symbol of the lust or great symbol of greatest your enemy. This is called lust or your desire. You have to regulate your senses. You must have to regulate your senses in order to curb the great desire or great enemy, greatest enemy, that is called lust. If you really want to curb the greatest your enemy, that is lust or desire, you have to regulate your senses by your sensory organs. You have to regulate. You have to miss what you have to see, what you have to speak, what you have to sniff, what you have to hear, and what you have to touch. You have to regulate your senses by your 5 sensory organs: your eyes, your mouth, your nose, your ear, and also your hand. Karmendriya, Jnanendriya. So you have to control. You have to regulate your Karmendriya. Once you are able to control, once you are able to regulate your Karmendriya, then you will surely overcome from your mind. Once your mind has overcome, then once your mind has controlled, then your intelligence has been controlled automatically. Once your intelligence has been controlled by your mind, by your senses, then your soul will definitely be under control. And once your soul, once you become a self-satisfied and self-realized, then you will directly reach to the Supreme Personality Godhead, Supreme Abode of Lord Krishna. You don't have to do anything in your life, because the particular person who has conquered his mind, there is no duty to perform for that particular person in this material world. That particular person become a dutyless. The particular person is free from all kind of the prescribed duty. So conquer your mind by regulating your senses by your sensory organs. This is how we can control our mind. This is how we can control our anger. I hope you all can understand. If you are having any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Radhe.